Hey, yo, friends. Welcome back to another wild episode of In Madness Pod 42.5. Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 ah. Staying alive. 42.5, Sean the Butcher here with Vertebrae 33. What's going on?
What's happening, Sean? You know when you when you did that just now, I thought of Disco Stew because there was an episode where he was at table five. Disco Stew, table five, table five. Ah, there you go.
And then Homer
I'm
just sitting
good,
there.
man. I'm good. I'm excited to jump into this episode and talk to you a little bit about a few things.
Well, I
So
see
what are
you
we doing? What are
foaming
we
at the
doing?
mouth before
Mhm.
before the chain tightens and the fence starts rattling. Make sure you tell your friends about the premiere podcast, In Madness Pod, on the socials at In Madness Pod. We are dipping into the mail sack in this episode. If you would like to contribute an email or a voice note asking us anything about the last 2.5 years of In Madness Pod, inmadnesspod at gmail.com. Check us out on YouTube. Sometimes Count Orlock shows up. Sometimes Morgan Freeman shows up. There's a whole lot of crazy things going on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment and give us the 5-star reviews. Check out the In Madness Spotify playlist, growing closer to 10 hours long with every single episode. I wonder how many songs will be added after this episode. We recently added a buttload of Typo Negative. We also have some Ozzy Osbourne, a lot from our Nosferatu episodes. That was golden. Make sure you tell everyone you know about this show. Spread the In Madness tentacles worldwide. We drop a new episode every Monday unless we both have the flu at the exact same time. But not even vacations or work insanity or life insanity will stop us from dropping a brand new episode every Monday of In Madness Pod. So if you want to pay your respects to the boys and for the podcast that gives you so much entertainment, go to inmadness.com, get a shirt. Go to inmadness.com, get a mug. Vertebrae, you got a mug for this 42.5?
I do, because I'm gonna have a rant, Sean. I got a mug that's gonna make me happy. I'm gonna show it. I gotta hold it up here. It's a nice Porg, Star Wars
Oh,
Porg mug with a little Porg
cute.
sitting on the handle. I actually own two Porg mugs, so this is also in honor of Tim Halley. Remember how much he hated The Last Jedi where the Porgs were in it? So fantastic. But yeah. Uh
For 3 weeks, you have been teasing a rant, and for 3 weeks, I have held my excitement.
mm,
And
mm,
now is the
mm.
time that we let the dogs off the leash. Harr, harr, harr. Oh, I should. We need a dogs off the leash sound effect with Vertebrae 33 on In Madness Pod.
Oh. So let's try this here. I'm going to take everybody on a little trip. We're going to take a little mini trip here. So, if you follow me on the socials and we talk about it here, I buy a lot of books and records. I support a lot of book companies, small book publishers, a lot of them. And if you have a good product and you're good at following through on stuff, timely manner, I keep buying from you and promoting it and doing what I can to help. So anyway, book comes out a while back from this press called Nepenthe Press from England. Okay. I miss out on the book called Unquiet Slumbers. And this really cool kind of like a horror book, kind of like a folklore horror witch type deal. Seems very cool. So I reach out to them in September and I asked them if they had any copies left. And they said, actually, we do. We have a few copies left that didn't sell. So we could gladly sell them to you. Just send us your PayPal and we'll send you an invoice. Okay, fantastic. So a month goes by and I don't hear anything. So then I'm like, okay, I'll send him a message. I can't believe I have to send a second message to somebody that I want to send money
Money too.
to,
Yeah.
but I do because
Uh-huh.
it's like, hey, it's like a mom and pop label. They're doing their thing.
Not
I'm
Amazon.
supporting,
Yeah.
right? Fine. And you know what, Sean? I sell a lot of my stuff online, and I'm going to tell you because of Amazon, somebody orders a shirt, and like 3 days later, do they send me a message saying, "Hey, I didn't get a shipping notice yet." And it's like, nope, you got to allow like a week for me to actually physically pack your shirt and take it to the post office. So I'm patient. I do Kickstarters that I don't get stuff for 2 years. Did that Thing documentary Kickstarter. Who knows when I'll see that movie, right? So I'm fine with that. So, okay, I send it out. They're based in the UK. What they tell me what the shipping is, what the price of the book is. I send them the money. Sounds good. I do that at the beginning of November. Don't hear anything. End of November comes. Beginning of December, don't hear anything. Email them, say I paid the invoice. When will the book ship? Nothing. I mean, I'm direct messaging them. Another message, any update? This is now 3 weeks later. No reply. 2 weeks after that, do you have an update? Oh, sorry. A week after that, there was no home address attached to the PayPal. Maybe my fault. Maybe I didn't enter it, but we're a month and a half or 2 months almost into this thing, right? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Here's my information. Thanks again. Da 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 da. So this is like January 7th. I'm going through my timeline here. January 28th. Haven't heard a thing. February 11th. Haven't heard a thing. March 1st. Send a message. Haven't heard a thing. So then I send them email to their direct contact on the website. Like, hey, what's going on with this book? Nothing. No reply. March 8th, not heard anything. Now I'm on a weekly basis emailing them. I'm messaging them. Week later, March 15th, nothing. Finally, March 22nd, I'm filing a claim with PayPal. Last chance. Just no reply. Just no reply at all. So file a claim with PayPal. They investigate. They don't even reply to the investigation. So they find it in my side. And, sucks for me. One, it's a publisher that's going to start putting out Lovecraft stuff. So they're not getting my purchases for sure. And I'm not going to spread that to anyone else. And two, like, what a bummer, right? I look at it as I'm a small business too. So I'm trying to support other small businesses and you can't even reply. That takes place from October to now, Sean. That is insane. And it was such a bummer. I was actually messaging with the guy who runs another small book publishing place and puts out some records that I buy, and was hoping to have somebody on the podcast from there. And he was like, yeah. And then that would be cool. And then I told him about this and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, that takes away from everyone else's business. So that's my rant. The Penth Press. Don't buy anything from them ever. Done. Off the list.
Oh man, that sucks that you got duped. Yeah, I mean it happens. It happens. Some of these businesses just don't know how to run like a business, and we understand that it's not Amazon because not everything can have that speed. But yeah, to just not answer back, amateur hour.
Yeah. Boo.
Well, on to more positive things, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Since you were speaking of books, right? You have also been mentioning this many times as well, the In Madness book club. So you have some books, but before we get to that, every bit on this show always has a cool effect. So I have something that I wanted to share. So
really,
usually we do this before the show. This time we have not. So hopefully this works while I do this. Audio share. Okay.
this is a surprise to me, everybody.
This is your surprise. Check this out for our book club. Vertebrae 33's In Madness Book Club.
Yeah.
There's your effect. I made
that is awesome
for the Vertebrae 33 In Madness.
That is
Vertebrae 33's In Madness Book Club.
Man, I wish I could sound half as cool as that.
Thank you.
Remember what I would do? I did a couple times on Liquid Metal, the fan call in.
Listener domination.
I was so
Our
bad
buddy
at it.
Capozzi just did one.
I was so bad at that. I was terrified to talk. Now look at me. Sean.
You're a podcast host, and you got your own
on
book
YouTube
club bit.
And I got my own sound from Sean the Butcher. I got my own sound bite. I want that to play when I walk into a room anywhere. Like I just want that to play like boom, and then it just hits. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
I
Thank you
threw it
very
together
much.
using some bootleg stuff of something that's very popular.
Mm.
So I got a bootleg version of it so we won't get in trouble, but it's also something you love. The more you hear it, maybe you'll figure it out one day, but that's the most handheld version.
Oh my God. Now I'm going to be diving deep. I'm going to listen to it over and over again in my car. So thank you. So, yes, the book that I'm currently reading is All the Fiends of Hell. I had showed this awesome cover the last time we talked about the book club. So I'm currently on that book. I am also on the Dracula audiobook because of Nosferatu. I probably have about 2 hours left of that. And then I finished in the meantime, which I didn't even bring up on the last one, this book by Jeff Vandermeer, and it's called Absolution. And it is the fourth book in what was the Southern Reach trilogy. And the first book was Annihilation, which was famously made into a movie by Alex Garland. And then there were two more books after, which are pretty sensational. And then I got this book, and it's cool. I got it signed, Sean, and it says for vertebrae 33, get in the barrel. And that's a get in the barrel, something that takes place in the book. So I've gone into new territory now. Now I'm buying signed books, and I'm not only buying signed books, but I'm having the people address it to vertebrae 33. So we are down a path right now, Sean. But Absolution's a crazy book. There's been mixed reviews of it online because it's really structured in a really funky way. And truth be told, I bought this book, I got the signed copy, and then I just listened to the audiobook. because it's just like time wise to sit down and physically read a book, and I couldn't wait. I wanted to hear it. So I'm going through that right now. I just got in the mail. I'm going to show this because they're sitting right here. Why not? I've got
Check
it
out our
all.
YouTube page. We'll also be posting this stuff on the In Madness at
Yeah, and
In
I can post it. I just got Philip Fricassi's new book, The Third Rule of Time Travel, from Broken Binding in England, who, by the way, Broken Binding Press, incredible job of shipping this book. It comes in paper with like a little black ribbon around the paper inside of a massive amount of bubble wrap. So I can't reach. I have a massive stack of books here. We'll talk about some of them later. I don't want to, just because I bought them, I don't want to bring them up because then people will realize how long it takes me to actually read these books. But yeah, the first time I've done that where I bought the physical book and I just kept reading about this, and there's a Reddit page to connected to the Southern Reach trilogy, and I was like, oh, I need to just listen to it now. So I kind of shotgunned that. It wasn't that long. I did that in like a week and a half. So that's where we're at. Do you have anything for the book club, Sean?
I recently read a book from an author that we have discussed on this podcast, and it was I'm kind of split about it. I'm kind
Mm-hmm.
of like in a long legs area about
Uh-oh.
it. Check out our long legs episode. Yeah, there's parts of it I dig, and there's parts of it I don't want to. I'm not going to blow up the spot because there is still like a good person and a good author, and I can maybe like I don't know read up more about it. I mean, I kind of did once I was done reading it. I googled it, and I was like, what exactly the hell happened in this book? Because usually when I watch a movie I don't understand or read a book I don't understand, I immediately Google like, am I stupid for not understanding this? So, oh man, there's Count Orlok.
Sean the Butcher.
What's
You
up,
did
Count?
not enjoy the book, but you shall enjoy
Oh, he's
some
back again.
black jelly beans.
Have you ever eaten any of those yourself, Count?
Tons of them.
Maybe that's probably why
This
you're breathing that way.
is the second bag. I also read a book.
Okay.
Yes, it was a good book.
What book was it?
Dracula.
Ah, 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 ah. Oh, Wait. Oh man, Vertebrae's gonna be pissed. He missed him again.
What
Hi.
happened?
Hi,
What
guess what?
happened?
Oh, you again. He thwapped away, but like you didn't see a bat, but it sounded
Who?
like a bat.
Who?
Warlock. You didn't see a
Batman?
wolf? You didn't see a wolf? No wolves past you on your
Oh,
way back?
there were like a whole bunch of rats outside my house when I got home. Maybe that explains it. Oh man.
But no,
Uh-oh.
for my book club, it's not as good as yours. When I have a more positive review, I will bring it up in the In Madness book club. But for now, that was
Vertebrae 33's In Madness Book Club.
Yeah, one more time.
Nice.
Vertebrae 33's In Madness Book Club.
All right, now I'm getting carried away. So yeah, that's it for the book club for now. We will have more if you have any book recommendations
Oh,
or
love it.
anything book
Absolutely.
related, please on the socials at inmadnesspod@gmail.com. We read when we can. Vertebrae has way more books than I do. Reading for me is it's got to be a right time and a right place for it. I do love reading books. I read Jurassic Park. I finished Jurassic Park and it was fucking awesome, but I think I already
That's great.
mentioned that in an episode. But yes, I'm catching up. I have another book you recommended here. I forgot what Josh Mallerman, right? I think.
Oh yeah, Incidents Around the House.
Yes, that is sitting right here in front of me next to your fucking t-shirts that are still here.
Oh my god, I gotta get those t-shirts.
So with that being said, shall we dip into the mail sack?
Mail sack.
Yes, let's do it.
So out of the millions and millions of In Madness Pod emails, we have selected 2 here from the In Madness mail sack. We got Thomas Cops 2, my monthly never gonna be spam email. All right, let's see what Thomas got. All right, it's a paragraph. He's been listening. I like it. Short, abridged version. That's what I'm talking about.
No, long emails. I want long ones.
Well, Thomas Cobb says, hey guys, with my last 2 novel emails, I just wanted to keep this one short. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tom. I had to chuckle with the Tim Howley episode talking about Chef Brian. I had tracked down his episode on Jesse Leach's podcast. Shout outs to Jesse Leach, frontman of Killswitch Engage. Maybe we can get him on an episode. I interviewed him a couple months back in New England Metal Hardcore Fest. He was laughing at the podcast and thought of the episode he did for Chef Brian did with us for The Menu. The Menu episode was one of my favorites, and hearing his story on Jesse's podcast was really cool. Without you guys having him on yours, I would have probably skipped this episode on Jesse's. And all BS aside, thank you guys for introducing me to Lost Becomes one of my favorite new bands.
Whoa, look at that.
Appreciate you guys. High five.
Just be careful when you go to the show. You'll get sick.
Just take extra vitamin C.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Get a nap in.
Okay, so thank you, Tom. And if you want to email us or send us a voice note, inmadnesspod@gmail.com. So we have another email here. However, since it took us such a while to dip into the mail sack, the sender of this email had notified me and was like, has anyone checked the In Madness mail sack yet? And I was like, oh,
okay.
But the person who told me about it is not this email address, and the title of it is misleading. So just hang on for this ride. This comes from Cadmium 8 Karma. I don't even know what that is. It says first time, long time. Sure, whatever you say, Cadmium. All right. It says, love the show, boys. Left you a voicemail note. Hope to make the cut on the next episode. It says, cheers, Tyler Durden. Shout out to Tyler Durden from Fight Club. We have a voice note. So what I have here is the voice note. I don't know what it says. This has not been pre-screened. If it is terrible and needs to be edited, we will check it out. But for now, dipping into the mail sack, we have a voice note. From who?
How long is it?
Let's find out. What is going on?
This is a prepaid call from
Charlie the spoiler alert kid.
An inmate at the county correctional facility. All phone calls are subject to recording and monitoring. To decline this call, press 9 now, and to accept this call, press 1 now.
What is happening?
Thank you. Your call has been accepted.
Yo, this is Charlie, the spoiler alert kid, coming live from the id madness penitentiary. Let me out. I got something for you. Holding me back in this jail, I'm gonna break free. Soylent Green is made from human flesh. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Tyler Durden doesn't exist.
Oh,
The head in the box belongs to David Mills' wife. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. Hey, get away from me.
Oh, we're supposed to talk now after that? Oh my God. That is amazing.
Charlie. Thank you, Charlie.
Charlie, thank you for using your call to not call your family, but you got phone time and you chose to call us with it. We appreciate it. Sean and I will come visit you soon.
Oh man,
We will bring a cake with a file in it.
That
and
was an
try to get
annual
you out
highlight, I think.
of the
My
In Madness
God.
jail penitentiary. Absolutely. And he just obliterated movies. He's giving it away left and right, spoiling it all.
He did. I
Yeah.
hope you're only half listening when he started giving the spew of spoilers at the end. That was fucking great. Neither of us have been to the penitentiary to actually check if he's still there, have we?
No, but I don't know. I don't know if they want us there because we've put quite a few people away, so.
Yeah, but also nobody works there. It's just the people who we've put there, like Air Canuck, but we don't have anybody kind of watching over them. We just kind of
it's
like
just boxes of dirt. Is
yeah,
that what's
yeah.
going on?
Being that we're the only two who run the place and we never visit, I think we may have a problem with our actual inmates.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a phone there at least.
We should make Charlie poop in the bucket like Air Canuck.
Oh, poor Charlie. Poor Charlie. He's running away.
Get run around
back here,
Visburg with his
Charlie.
pants off and his shitty butt.
His next call is going to be from Visburg.
Yeah, he's going to be running through Visburg doing spoiler alerts to everybody.
That's amazing.
Nosferatu dies at the end.
No, Charlie. Dracula's also a bat. Wait, what?
Wow. So
Awesome.
if you,
Thank you
would like to be like Thomas Cops 2 or like inmate Charlie of the In Madness Penitentiary, send your emails and voice notes to inmadnesspod@gmail.com or contact us at inmadnesspod. This is where you will be going for the next segment of this show. So we have been through our rants. We have been through our book clubs. We have been through our emails. And now we get to the final part of our point 5, a very timely, topical event that was not timely and topical when Vertebrae 33 pitched it. But
No, it was.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Well,
Yeah.
it just happened.
No, but it was announced. So
It
that's
was
why
announced.
I picked it.
It did recently happen, but by us saying it recently happened, it shows exactly how far ahead we have done this podcast. So for
This
now,
happened 2 years ago.
yeah, we'll just say recently. Shout outs John Carpenter. He got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I guess for this, Vertebrae 33 came up with the genius idea for our next In Madness family voted movie. Yup, we pick Longlegs, we pick Nosferatu. We are leaving it up to you psychopaths. Vertebrae, do you even remember what movies you had picked?
Of course. So congratulations to John Carpenter. Well deserved. Amazing. Still looking to try to get him on the podcast.
He had McCready and Childs with him.
Nice. And we're going to still try to get him on around Comic-Con. He's going to be in New York. We're going to make a diligent effort.
For real.
To get him on, even if it's for 30 seconds. Even if we just get him to say, I'm John Carpenter and you're listening to In Madness podcast.
Whatever.
Then if we had that, we would make one episode where we just played that over and over again. It'd be a half hour long where we just repeat, I'm John Carpenter and you're listening to In Madness podcast. But anyway, we're doing Escape from New York or The Fog or In the Mountains of Madness.
Those are your 3 choices? All John Carpenter movies. We are
can
not
have.
hitting The Thing yet, but out of these 3, I mean, I know which one I definitely want to do immediately. I hope it's the one that wins. Oh, I can't see it, the glare. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's
In the Mountains of Madness, bought for the podcast, unopened Blu-ray.
Is it The Mouth of Madness?
Yeah. Why do I keep saying mountains? Because
In
of
the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got Lovecraft on the brain. But I mean, that's where they got it from. The mouth. The Mountains of the Mouth. The Fog.
Oh, you
Steelbook.
have all the movies.
The Fog. Well, the Carpenter films. Come on now. And
Escape from New York. I know what
All
I'm
3
voting for.
are. The Fog is open. The other 2 are not open because they were. One was Shout Factory, and one was a more recent edition of the 4K release of Escape from New York. So, one of these movies has a making of book, and one of them is very timely for the month of April. So you guys decide what you want to do. We're excited to bring this to you. Can we re-record that where I said mountains instead of mouth?
Nope, it's too late now. It's already etched
Too
in
late. I
time.
messed it
Yeah,
up. Forever messed. Everybody's going to yell at me on the thing, but I can't help it. At the Mountains of Madness is my favorite Lovecraft story, and then In the Mouth of Madness is a phenomenal Carpenter film. 3 distinctly different films, too,
man.
Sean.
And I mean, I'm not even going to say my favorite, but I'm telling you, in Madness family, I'm using 100% of my 1/2 of brain that I share with Vertebrae, and I'm using my Lucy powers, and I'm sending it out to the In Madness family to vote for the movie that I want to cover very badly. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm just thinking really hard. And
Oh, wow. I'm okay with any one. I'm even Steven on all of them. I'm
Yeah.
fine with any one that we
no,
cover.
I definitely lean heavier on one and middle on another, and not so much on the third.
I mean, I love all 3. So
Whatever it is, I'll be excited to cover it because it's John Carpenter and I love Carpenter, and we're leaving it up to the In Madness family. The voting poll is up now on the socials, in the stories. I mean, I don't know if Vertebrae is going to set up his own voting poll. We'll try and keep it as compact as possible so we can have all the votes in like one spot. But like, what did we do
when
last
we
time?
did that last time, we got a lot of votes when I put it
It
up
was
on
very
mine as well.
close.
Yeah,
And it was way more votes than we got for our other voting poll with Ninja Turtles. The Hellboy vote was even crazier. So let's see what the Carpenter vote now does for the In Madness family.
let's run a poll on every single social, on every single account that we have. And then we'll also do like a door-to-door. We'll do we'll knock on the door.
You knock first. I'll be like Harker.
We're from the Church of In Madness. And anyone who's listened to this podcast for more than one episode knows that whole story I just said will fall apart immediately because it involves me leaving my house and going to someone else's house. And that's not happening. So, but awesome. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Is that it, Sean? Are we wrapping up
That
this
is
25?
it for episode 42.5. Make sure you follow us on all of the socials at In Madness Pod. Send us your emails and voice notes, inmadnesspod@gmail.com. We are on YouTube. Check out the In Madness Spotify playlist. We drop a new episode every Monday. Tell everyone you know about this show and everything that you have learned from this show. You can share that knowledge with your friends as well. Get yourself a shirt and a mug at inmadness.com. And we will see you next week when we figure out the winner of the voting poll. The next movie we will be covering in some sort of 0.7589 ridiculous number episode of In Madness Pod.